Focus. Oh! It's the Little Miss Garish pageant.
Each spring, gracious Mobile, Alabama opens its homes and hearts
And change
and
purses.
extends its traditional hospitality to young ladies from every state in the Union.
Except for ugly
We'll
Delaware.
issue you the inspiring title, America's Junior Miss.
It's a junior miss! Aren't they lovely, folks?
Just another beauty contest? Oh no.
It's personal.
All contestants are judged for character, citizenship,
Citizenship.
high school activities, personal ambitions, poise and demeanor, essential elements
Like
in the
boron.
grooming of all young ladies. Education is the reward, and the 5 finalists receive scholarships granted by the Coca-Cola Company.
Coca-Cola, committed to educating attractive people. These girls are mentally chainsawing each other. She's having a stroke! Get a medic! She's remembering something funny she read in Dave Barry this morning. And here's the contract for your first boat show. As America's Junior Miss, she now casts the deciding vote in the UN Security Council. Oh, she's being taken up into heaven.
America's Junior Miss is symbolic of the nation's ideal high school senior girl.
Which is kind of sad
The
when you
most
think about it.
appropriate person to tell us about the most important social function,
Debate club?
the high school prom.
Oh. Kind of looks like a flying circus sketch.
It all starts with knowing whether you're going or not, and with whom.
And how drunk.
It helps if the boy is early with the invitation. That way the girl feels she's his first choice.
Even though she's not.
And naturally it's only fair that the girl accept or reject as soon as possible.
Seems reasonable.
In most places it's customary for the boy to give the invitation in person or by telephone.
It's the commissioner calling her Junior Miss Action Hotline.
Hello?
Hi, Mary. This is Dick.
I'm across the
Hi,
room.
Dick. How are you?
Fine.
Hey, I hear you were great in the game last Saturday.
Is that Porgy or
Well, it
Mudhead?
sure was a close one.
Yeah, but we pulled through all right. Hey, maybe now we'll go on and win the championship.
And Zenzivold!
Sure hope so. Say, Mary, as you know, the prom's the 24th. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
So just stay away from me,
Would you
okay?
like to go with me?
Dick, it sounds great. I'd love to.
And Jack said his folks are fixing a midnight supper for our crowd after the dance.
I bet Jack's folks are those
That'll be fun.
creepy, cool
So we'll
parents.
be late getting home. Will that be all right?
Oh, I'm sure it will be. But why don't you let me check with Mother tonight?
That'll buy me a
How about
plausible
if I pick
excuse
you
to
up
say
at
no.
7:30?
That's fine.
Good. See you then.
Goodbye, Dick, and thanks for calling.
Hey, she's the voice you hear when you call Verizon.
Just little things. A few thoughtful courtesies ensure the success of this very special evening.
Little things like remembering
The
to ask
things
somebody.
ahead. Make sure of transportation early.
When's this thing gonna run?
Ah, he's taking her in the Munster
I don't
car?
know. Guess about 2 months. I'm getting a little anxious myself. Dad, I have a date for the prom.
I'd like you to meet
I'd
him.
like to use the car. Well, did you ask your mother?
She said it was all right. It's okay with you.
I've got no objection. As long
Jeez,
as
they
you
live
take
in
care of
Yosemite National Park.
I treat it as if it were my very own.
Like this hunk of crap here.
The girl thinks ahead, too, with all the excitement and enthusiasm that only a prom can bring.
Yeah, she can hardly contain
The
herself.
dress gets a second look at home, and the dream of a big evening is well on its way.
So they made a movie about how to get
Naturally, her
excited
closest
about
friend
going to
gets
prom.
all the details,
Great.
down to the last scene.
You know, I'm suddenly
And the
thirsty for a
color
lamp.
is just perfect. It's a delicate pale yellow with tiny daisies scattered on the skirt and across the top.
Oh, it sounds neat.
Well, yours sounds great, too. I can hardly wait to see it.
This movie is obnoxiously
And
pleasant.
girls aren't the only ones who are concerned about clothes for this occasion.
Yeah, they are.
The word's out. Everybody's going to wear a tux.
That's how we'll find each other when it's time to leave.
What do you think?
Sounds okay. I think I'm going to wait and find out what Mary's dress is like.
As I awkwardly
Maybe I
paw
can
at her
wear
in the
a
limo.
jacket.
No suits, though.
Right. It's formal. All the way. See ya.
Now he's going to call his pomade
A thoughtful
supplier.
touch on the boy's part is to be sure that the flowers he sends are a perfect match for his date's dress.
Yes, some things you do will
Linda?
echo throughout all eternity.
Mary talked to you about the dress she's wearing to the prom?
She sure has, and wait till you see it. It's beautiful.
Well, fill me in. I have to make sure I have the right corsage.
And asking her would make too much
To
sense.
start with, it has
Then Dick tells it all to the florist.
Who makes a killing on idiots like Dick.
Blue fawn skirt of pale yellow taffeta with lots of daisies scattered all over.
Can you believe this crap?
And the bodice is covered with daisies, too. And to top it off, it's strapless.
All that on
Original
one
or extra crispy?
Could be mighty pretty, though.
I guess so. But what kind of corsage do you get for a dress that's covered with daisies?
Overpriced,
Well,
I'm
there's
guessing?
One thing for sure, we don't put any flowers on the dress.
I guess you'd look like a garden.
Well, that only leaves us two other ways to go.
Front ways or back ways?
A wrist corsage or a nosegay.
Nose gag?
Come on, I'll show you.
By finding out exactly what kind of flowers to send, the boy avoids disappointments, such as color clashes, or problems such as what to do with the shoulder corsage when his date shows up in a strapless gown.
It's better to die than
By
mildly
taking
disappoint a
care of all the
girl.
little details in advance, he can look forward to the evening with confidence.
Obsessing over details, the key to confidence.
How do you like it?
You're a lovely young lady.
Oh,
I
thanks,
hate
Daddy.
lovely young ladies.
All the glamour and excitement of a new formal is shared first of all with the family.
Shown here, actual size.
Just little things, but they do make a big difference. The girl shows her thoughtfulness by being ready on time.
Yeah, right.
The boy arrives on time so the girl's dress doesn't go limp while she sits around waiting.
I refuse to comment on that.
He takes a few moments for small talk to give her parents a chance to size up the fellow who's taking their daughter out.
And to give them a chance to warn him.
And naturally, she shows up before he runs out of conversation.
Hi. Dick, your flowers are just beautiful. They're perfect with my dress.
Well, I have to admit, I had a little help.
They are lovely, Dick.
Aren't
and
they?
dear, you just look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Say, if you two don't want to be late, you better be on your way.
All right.
How many ways can I tell you to get out of my
Good night,
house?
sweetheart.
Night.
Dick, have a nice time.
Oh, we will. See you later.
Good night, Dick.
Night.
And have fun.
Have
So
fun,
indeed,
damn it.
The big evening begins.
The end, please, please, the end. Ah, nuts.
Thoughtfulness here keeps party shoes and a formal dress from having to hike through the parking lot.
Makes one wonder why one would don such trappings if one finds them so
The
impractical.
prom. It's a pleasure.
Woohoo, titular line, all right.
For Linda and Jack, June and Tom,
The professor and Marianne.
Robin and Ed, and all their other friends.
Yeah.
They're here to have a big time.
A big,
It's a
beefy,
simple
man-sized
day
time.
when the fun of the evening is shared by all.